bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA. So the Nets starting 5. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. LeBron against KD. Kuzma outside. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie with the steal. Push it up 4-on-3. Durant down low. Working on James. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
And Jared Allen, a big man out of Texas. A big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And with Allen, the amount of 4 he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Allen.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Howard dishes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by LeBron, no good. The Nets working the ball around now. Allen finds Durant. A rebound by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Durant, the pass to Allen. KD against LeBron, and it's sent back by Howard. And they're running. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Allen. Dinwiddie outside. Tips it, and staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 6 points.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Here's LeBron. Howard, it's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Davis. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
How about the take by AD? With that 7.5-foot wingspan, Davis can work around and over defenders on the dribble.
Count it.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. That's a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. Irving from long range. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. James looking it over. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw this game.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
That one falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 6.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
Here's James. That one goes. Count it.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an injury.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at the 5.
Not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So important to balance your three-point shooting stroke with the ability to put it on the deck. What a drive by Taurean Prince.
Back to Rondo. Kuzma, left side. Jordan with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Green with the ball. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Here's Davis. That one a little long. Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Guarded by Green. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Harris. Kicks it out to Prince. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
That one, no good. Great D that time from Jordan.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years, and you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and maybe a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and I'm a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Los Angeles in their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect it.
And a wide open look for Irving. A second chance effort. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Rondo finds Kuzma.
You got it. Come on.
No good from outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Dinwiddie with the steal. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Here's Irving. He's got 10. Outside, KD. Irving with it.
Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
With 1 on the clock, that is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Anthony Davis.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage, but it never got bigger. They had a solid second quarter to go from a deficit at the end of the first to a 2-point lead at the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
The hostile environment in this building has not been an issue. They've come in here like they would be at home. And it says something about the character of the team. You need to block out the crowd and just play your game.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, their reserves finally ask your starters to do the heavy lifting, but don't leave them out in the cold. I think this could easily become a bigger issue as the game wears on.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at 2 guard.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And Davis sends it back. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up, make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
We'll see how they do. David, thank you. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, we know every game LeBron is going to find his way to the line just from his aggressive style.
And both free throws good for LeBron. On the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try to deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
For the Nets. Here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is James. He's got 15. Out to Kuzma. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Crawford. Davis with some nice D. Lakers leading by 4. And here's the fast break. And the dunk by James.
I'll tell you this, LeBron's hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kevin, the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jared Allen checked in for Rodion's Guru. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and it flicks off the backboard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Durant down low. Guarded by Kuzma. That one good for 2. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
I'll tell you, he can make it look easy. That jump shot from Kevin Durant is automatic.
Green, the pass to Howard. No good that time. Good D by Jordan. And here we go. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
1:19 left to play in the third. LeBron against Irving. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Stolen by Durant. Kuzma against Crawford. Irving from long range. The Lakers with the rebound. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Alex Caruso is checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. Here's Chandler, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Chandler's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. Here's Howard. That one's off, still out of sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Nets have looked good at the lines, and they're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
And so is Brooklyn, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's real.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Marquise Morris is out there with help. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5.
They're still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Davis is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's KD, and KD throws it down.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
And the wide open shot from Morris, kept alive.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Dinwiddie against Davis. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 10.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down hard.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
And so it's Katie with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. And staying with the play, Allen.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
James, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Corner shot. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Caldwell Pope finds James. A 3 from Morris. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving against LeBron. KD passes to Irving. Fires from the line. A putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Out to Morris. Lets it go with a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Irving. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A finish. And finish off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Crawford.
Hey, yo, Jamal.
Irving against James. Yep, that one goes. And the Nets lead by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Irving double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. The pass to Morris.
Howard.
LeBron outside, launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, at this point, with LeBron rolling, the #1 goal on every possession, get it to the king.
Outside Irving. Takes the 3. No good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.